Kofi Agyemang had been in Accra his entire career. Then his company won a contract in Lomé and sent him to manage the project. His first day on site, a Togolese colleague asked him in a simple French, Kofi, c'est quel jour aujourd'hui? Kofi froze completely. He had studied French for months. He stood in front of his entire Francophone team and could not answer the most basic question of the working day in French. This is what happens when Ghanaian professionals learn business French without its most basic building blocks, such as days of the week, month of the year, time expressions, and scheduling language. Without these words that we talk about, you cannot schedule, plan, coordinate, or communicate in Francophone professional environment. You are permanently dependent on someone else to manage your own calendar in French. And in a leadership role, that dependency is visible. It is costly to the company, but the good news is it is completely avoidable. Now, let's learn the whole lesson about the days of the week and the months of the year. Thank you. Okay, so here are the days of the week in French. So please pay attention that the days of the week that I'm going to mention, I'll not mention them in English, but it's only in French. So kindly pay attention. Les jours de la semaine. So we have, so unlike English, in French, okay, the week starts from Monday. All right, so our week starts from Monday and not Sunday. So we have lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Okay, now critical note for Ghanaian professionals. And what are we saying? In French, the days of the week are never capitalized unless they begin a sentence. Writing lundi. Okay, so writing lundi like this in the middle of a sentence is an instant signal that your French is shaped by English habit. Small detail, but Francophone readers notice immediately. Yeah, so pay attention that we are saying in the middle of the sentence, okay, and not the beginning of a sentence. When is the beginning of a sentence, then we write it with a capital letter, okay, but when it's in the middle of a sentence, you don't write it with capital letter. All right, now let's continue with the le mois de l'année, month of the year. Okay, I am reading it only in French, and we have janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, December. Okay, and what do we want to also pay attention here? Same rule, months are never capitalized in French mid-sentence. Janvier, okay, janvier, and then not janvier, okay. In a formal proposal or business email, capitalizing months marks you immediately as an Anglophone who hasn't yet understood French writing conventions. Yes, so it's the same thing with the days of the week. No change. Okay, they don't start with a capital letter when it's in the middle of the sentence. Okay, now let's continue and then let us see some expressions, okay, that we also have for the days of the week and then also the month of the year. And here are some of them. For instance, we have la réunion est lundi matin. Nous commençons en janvier. Le rapport est dû vendredi prochain. Le contrat expire fin mars. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi. Demain, c'est jeudi. Hier, c'était mardi. Yeah, so you could notice that in this lesson again, okay, the lundi, okay, because it's in the middle of the sentence, lundi was not capitalized. And the same thing with the month, janvier, the same thing. Mars, the same thing. Vendredi, the same thing. Yes. All right. So they were not capitalized because they were in the middle of the sentence. So this is French. Now, what do you have for the referring to specific dates? For instance, we have la réunion est le 15 mars. OK. Nous livrons le 1er avril. Le projet se termine le 30 juin. Yes. Now, let's move on to frequent expressions. Chaque lundi, tous les mardis, le deuxième mercredi du mois, en semaine, le weekend. Okay. And then also, what do you have for the useful time connectors? You also have cette semaine, this week, la semaine prochaine, la semaine dernière, le mois, ce mois-ci, le mois prochain, l'année prochaine. Okay. So, brothers and sisters, dear professionals, this is what we have when it comes to the days of the week, okay, and then also the month of the year. So, what you want to, okay, for you to pay attention on it is that the letters, okay, the week, the days of the week, and then also the month of the year are not capitalized when they are in a sentence. Now, the question is why? Okay, why is that so? If you want to find out the reason why they are not capitalized, then follow us for the next lesson. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for new videos. Thank you very much.